Hey everybody, it's Casey at Brokeback Adventures. There was Hank. We're on my phone right now because I filled my data card up on the camera. If it's not one thing, it's another when it comes to this tech stuff. So anyhow, for the first time in 3 weeks and 3 days, I actually got caught in the rain riding. It's raining right now. And the crazy part is, it was only for about 250 yards, and I ran across this little town park that has a shelter. Hopefully, they'll let me stay here for, till the rain blows by. It's going to be a while. It's probably going to be 10 o'clock tonight before I can hit it. That's the way it looks, at least. What town am I in? Let's check. DeWitt, I think. Um, the Galster Pavilion, and yes, DeWitt. We're in DeWitt, New York, just on the west side of Syracuse. Syracuse isn't that interesting. A couple really neat architectural things you saw on the trail, but it's just your typical city with typical city stuff. Here's a neat little thing. It took Hank and I a couple of minutes before we realized that that is a cardboard cutout. That is the most realistic cardboard cutout I've ever seen. It's nuts. I was trying to scare it away, and when you walk around it, it looks like its head's moving toward you. It's very deceiving. And Hank was all freaked out. He was hiding under a picnic table. And turns out it was a cardboard cutout. Um, Damn accurate cutout of a coyote. I don't know why. Maybe to keep coyotes away or other unwanted critters. Who knows? But it's not real, and it only took us about 20 minutes to sort that out. Anyhow, things to remember: if you ever take this thing, bring bug spray. Absolutely bring bug spray. It's not too bad until you get about 3 towns before you hit Syracuse. Then it's the original 1925 cut of the Erie Canal, and once it starts getting closer to Syracuse, it's dammed up or it's just flat, developed over or whatever. There's signs and whatnot, but not much as far as actual canal goes. It's standing water, and it's just basically a mosquito farm with a trail through it. So, your last 20 or so miles heading into Syracuse is just a mosquito nightmare. A mosquito nightmare. So, point one. Other things I've picked up, people are very nice for the most part. Haven't run into too much craziness. I did get chased out of a gas station because the cop mistaked me with a lot lizard who was spanging people. I was like, look, man, I'm just shooting YouTube videos. I'm on the road on the canal, and I'm taking a blow, charging my stuff, and downloading a few things. And they're like, oh, it's all good. So that was weird. Other things that have been pretty wild on the road. The road part, the cars weren't the worst. It was just roadkill. I mean, you're low and right in it. You can't get around it. It just smells. It's gross. You're right there. You squish the maggots. It's pretty gnarly. Roadkill on regular roads is worse than the cars, really, and it's common this time of year. Other fun things that have been going on. I don't even know if I'm doing this right because my camera on my phone on the other side is cracked. So there's this weird weirdness with the video. So I don't know what to do about that. Well, eventually I'll get another phone, but I've got another phone. I just have to get it sorted out. Other things that have been neat, if you notice, I've been wearing these frog sunglasses things. Cool thing was about these is when we were in Pennsylvania, I think it was right outside of Erie, Hank is a superstar. Hank is an absolute superstar. That guy has been hustling treats since Ohio for, I don't even know how many, probably 600 or something like that. Been getting treats all over the place. He's living life. But we were outside of Erie, and this gal saw Hank, and she just loved him. And she was the pugs dealer or whatever. So she hooked Hank up with a couple pair of these, thought they'd be cool for him. Of course, he didn't want any part of it. And then some wraps for me. And I fell asleep with my glasses on one night and woke up and they were in 3 different pieces. So what I did is I saved the lenses and put them inside these frog glasses. They're great when it's sunny and when it's daylight out. Not so good once it starts getting darker in weather like this. So you do what you do on the road. You do what you can do on the road. You got to adapt and overcome. And so this is the best I can do for right now. I can see, and then during the daytime it's great. During the nighttime it gets a little challenging, but I'm getting used to it. We'll deal with it at some point along the trip, but not right now. Finances aren't there. What else is going on? My body feels pretty good. My back was pretty angry a couple of days ago, but fortunately I found a spot where I could camp for 2 days, so I just laid up for 2 days and got a good rest, and I'd got my legs back underneath me, so we're riding strong again. And yeah, we're technically out of Syracuse. I have to look on my map and see what the next town is. It's New York Parks and Trails. It's nypt.org, and you can pull up an entire interactive map of the Erie Canal. So now that I have data back, I can tell exactly where I am and what's coming down the pike. It's pretty grand. It's pretty cool. Very invaluable in this deal. So the rest of the way shouldn't be bad. I have a detailed map at my access. Other than that, it's been a wild, good